Alright, now the biggest important thing is when you see water in any spot, whether it is on the road and you have to traverse it through harsh conditions, or whether it's on the road, you have to know how deep that is. Fortunately, I just happen to have a shovel for similar reasons, but what we can do with that is we can take the end of the shovel and we can actually measure how deep this water actually goes. Because every Jeep is different when it comes to how much water it can actually traverse before you run into a problem. And non-trail rated Jeeps aren't going to be able to hold as much as a trail rated Jeep actually can. But in our case, we're only looking at something that's about probably 4 inches deep. And I'll keep going further to check it out just to make sure. Because this is essentially where we're going to be traveling. And she looks about to be about 4 inches in depth of water. So for a non-trail rated Jeep, this is something that can be done, and this can be fun, but do keep in mind you are going to get the underside of your Jeep wet. Also, just keep in mind too, look out for any rocks or any other debris that might harm the underneath. Without transfer cases, this can be a problem. But since I'm very familiar with this water hole, as I check one more time, 4 inches it is, this is free from rocks and debris. So let's go take her out and let's go see how she does through water. Now stop the film. Okay, now you can see that we're actually getting ready to engage this puddle. 4 inches deep. The best way to do this is to engage your vehicle into four-wheel low. So for those vehicles that do have that, it's very simple to do. Everybody's will look different. However, the Cherokee does have active drive 2 as an option, and four-wheel low is an option. Four-wheel low, no matter which vehicle you have, should always be done in neutral first. By pressing that, you will also hear your transfer case lock, and then you will see it up on the screen right there at four-wheel low. Alright, and then from here on out, through any off-road adventure, you'll have to remember to both hands on the steering wheel, and always be mindful to keep your thumbs in this position, because in this position, if you hit a rock or something, it can jar your thumb into a position that becomes painful. At least with this way, you're guaranteed at least a cause minimum and let the wheel spin at its own leisure. So let's mount this up here so we can get both hands on the steering wheel and take a drive up.